festival is 5 days of whisky events. You can enjoy whisky in many different locations, in distilleries, in bars, in hotels, on trains, at the top of mountains. You can go and enjoy whisky in castles, you can do tours and master classes. There are so many events for people who both like whisky and who don't necessarily like whisky. So you can come with friends, you can come with your partners. It's unlike the normal whisky festival that are held in the likes of Belgium or Germany or Holland, because it is not held in one location. We have a very large area here that is Speyside. We have more than 50 distilleries in this area, and we've got 7 of the top selling single malt whiskies in this country. So we've a lot to be proud of, and they are spread over a large area. So the unique thing about the Spirit of Speyside Whisky Festival is that you can visit the distilleries where your favourite whisky was made. You can meet the people that distill your whisky, that are responsible for making your whisky. You can learn the history and the heritage. You can see the landscape, you can see the rivers and the mountains, and it brings the story of the whisky that you drink to life.
Gezondheid.
The 4 of us are coming from South Africa. We're staying in Gauteng, which is basically the economic hub of South Africa. We attended the Wiskhy School, which is a 3-day course during the Speyside Whisky Festival.
We're drinking a 19-year-old Rosebank. It's an independent bottling, and it's a very, very nice whiskey. And it's coming from this area. It's a Speyside whiskey.
What's so special on this whiskey?
It's just a very, very nice whiskey. It's an aged whiskey, so 19 years old, very mellow and lots of flavors in it, and really enjoy it.
Well, I like the Scots whiskies the most. Of course, you know that the Scots are very famous for their whiskies. They make it in a certain way. Especially, we like their malted barley, their malt whiskies.
Single malts.
Single malts, especially. Well, the blends are also okay, but as long as it's blended malt whiskey. And the taste of that is totally unique. If I drink a malt whiskey, I really like the taste of that. And it's also quite a neat, clean liquor. It hasn't got a lot of impurities and things. We don't really drink bourbon, the American ones. We like the Scots whiskies better, and especially the malt whiskies. Well, South Africa we also distill whiskey. There's quite a famous brand called 3 Ships, and that is a blended whiskey, and there's actually some Scots whiskey in it. But it's also South African grain distilled whiskey that they put in there, and then they blend it with Scots whiskey. But yeah, in the end, the malt Scots whiskies are the ones that we really like the most.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Drink jij graag whisky, Viala?
Ek drink graag whisky, ja. Anders, dit is hoekom ek die whisky skool gedoen het. Deel daarvan was om te probeer verstaan wat is al die hoe interpreteer jy al die verskillende geure wat jy en hoe evalueer jy dit en hoe kwantifiseer jy dit. So die chemie agter die hele proses is wat my vreeslik gefassineer het, en dis hoekom ek die skool.
Wat is jouw beroep?
Ek is die hoofbestuurder van die Suid-Afrikaanse graanlaboratoriums in Suid-Afrika. So uit die aard van die saak is die graan en die distillasieproses en die chemie daar rondom iets wat vir my baie interessant is. So dit was deel van die rede waarom ek die skool graag wou doen.
Dankjewel.